working at a pizza counter at Camelot in Orange. I worked there when I was 17, and I lived in Orange, and I worked at Camelot off the 91. So this is about there, and I only worked there a few months, so I never got past the the beginning dishwasher stage. So I was a dishwasher the whole time I worked there. So this is just a poem about washing dishes in a pizza counter. Hungry again in Camelot. I press my fingers to the steel wool and feel the cold elastic cheese snapping back into the black olive sludge of sausage and sauce, caking the sink and my fingers. Each scrape echoes the seconds lost to the stacking of steel pans that will need washing again before the tables are wiped clean and the trash is as empty as my stomach. While I wash, I'm lost to staring at the dried cheese byproducts stuck to the time clock on the wall I charged, interest for Mauricio's lies of $5.55 an hour and dreams of management and dishwater blondes, lost to scraping cheese from tables abandoned by customers for the eternal bells and buzzers of pinball and Donkey Kong and the killing of aliens and time lost with the tokens slipping like moons over a sea of teenage insecurity. Under a pepperoni moon, midnight found us sleepless, slapping time clocks and golf balls onto freeways until cops sent us home, sprawling home like hell to yelling preachers on late-night TV foretelling our eventual descent. But what the hell did they know of our lonely lot, together reaching nightly into the flames for pizza cheese we'd never taste, for girls we'd never kiss, for Friday nights that slipped away with every strand of plastic cheese devoured by the garbage disposal's gaping mouth, letting loose a mighty belch as if to eulogize the wasted lives already ours. My old teacher, Chris Buckley, used to tell me to slash and burn my poems. And this is a short one because it's a newer one. So I used to write these long monstrosities, and he would tell me, you need to slash and burn this. So I always found that a little weird, comparing that to slash and burn agriculture. But this is a poem kind of using that metaphor for that. And it's called Controlled Burn. The ancient epics must be slashed and burnt. The old growth suffocating the soils of the mind must be uprooted, and a new music grafted on. Write the music down that haunts you. Burn this crop of notes as you would a field until it is a field of white. It needs replanting and replenishment. The roots of words are tangled and undone. Write the music down that haunts you. Slash and burn it. You will make it through the first fires. It may take you years to hear the subtle rhythms of your fluttering heart quietly keeping you alive. Write the music down that haunts you. Slash and burn it. You will make it better through time. It may take you so far into the dark you'll think you're blind, but blind men smell the smoke long before we ever see the fire. Let me lie a while longer on the sands of tenderness, sipping a dry Shiraz and suckling at the supple breast of paradise as succulent blossoms blanket my bloodshot eyes. Let me drown again in the red life fluid flowing from Christ's flesh, quenching my thirst for immortality for a few hours, until the sweet ephemeral liquid dissolves into sustenance for the flowers, and I too wilt. Let me listen to the drizzling blossoms letting go and waltzing with the wind, winding through the cacti, and time winding down with the metronome moon to a steady stream of stars, spilling down my cheeks like a river through this dust. Let me weep not for Jesus or the fallen stars and flowers, but for this empty bottle left in the sand as my tombstone. Its only epitaph, a lone petal lodged in its neck, unwilling to give to the wind's sanded down white knuckles, which unbiased and without mercy soften us all into the same dust.